Now, before I do this story, let's talk about how I got consent from the person this story is about before I done it. So no need to go and report to him because he's probably watching it anyway. And the story I'm about to present is 100% true. Okay, so it was a week after New Year's, 2012. I had a friend that was very close to me that got killed New Year's Day. So they gave him a RIP party in the House of Blues, and me and Stunner was going. So I was still dealing with my ex-boyfriend at the time. One of my friends, who is the child mother of his best friend, was telling me, oh girl, you know they going out of town this weekend and they supposed to be coming back Monday. So I'm like, he ain't tell me nothing, but okay. So I said I wasn't going to call or ask him nothing because a part of me felt like that wasn't my place. But at the time, you buy me every night. So why I don't know you going out of town. But anyway, I ain't going to get my feelings. But anyway, I ain't talked to him the whole weekend. So Sunday rolls around. Me and my friend Stunner had got personalized bodysuits made for my friend that got killed. And the man who owned the t-shirt shop asked us to come get it made, but he was closed at the time. So we at the t-shirt shop at like 10 something at night. So while we there, we hear a knock on the door. So the t-shirt man was like, well, they got to be one of y'all boyfriends because I'm closed. So me and Stunner look at each other like, we single, we ain't got no boyfriend. So something tell me to go look at my phone. So I go pick up my cell phone and I got 12 missed calls. And the call was from my ex. So I look out the window. Now the street the t-shirt shop on is a real busy street. For people that's from New Orleans who was on Claiborne. But Claiborne is a real busy street. But the window was on a side street. So when I look out the window, I see a motorbike tire sticking out on the busy street. So I'm looking like, I know this not this bitch. So when I yelled his name, he come running from around the corner talking about something. Come downstairs right now. Right now. You think I'm fucking stupid? Come downstairs right now. So I'm looking like,
what the fuck?
Where you come from? How you even know I was here? You supposed to be out of town, baby. So I told Stunner, look, come walk with me downstairs so he can see both of us here. And he won't think that I'm here with the dude. Spooky, look. So the t-shirt shop man was like, yeah, go handle it. So me and her go walk downstairs together. And as soon as I open the door, that nigga straight ran on me. I'm talking about, brrr. We in a hallway fighting like Ike and Tina. All I hear is Stunner on the steps saying, stop, stop. Calling his name, keep telling him stop. So we literally fighting in this man's shop. This man had to come downstairs and say, the man was like, man, y'all can't do that in my shop and take that outside my shop. Now this man know him personally. They like slick side kin. But you think I'm messing with this man. You're petty. But anyway, I ain't gonna get my feelings. But anyway, he wanted to try to check on me, telling me to come on. I'm like, no. So I closed the shop door back, and me and Stunner and the man that owned the shop go back upstairs. Because our bodysuits wasn't ready. I wasn't leaving until I got my bodysuit. So he calling my phone, blowing my phone up, going off. So eventually I stopped answering my phone. He on my answer machine saying, you better come downstairs. I'm going to fuck this call. So the t-shirt shop man asked to talk to him on the phone. So I'm like, all right, cool. So they on the phone, and he trying to tell the dude that, man, it's just business. They just coming here to get a t-shirt made. I'm not messing with neither one of them. And he on the phone like, look, I'm sorry to bring her to your shop, but she got to deal with me when she come out. So once our clothes got ready, he was like, look, I'm going to walk y'all to the car because he said he going to be waiting outside for you. And I'm like, whatever. So he go walk outside first. He go walk to the corner, I guess to look around and see if he was outside. So he was like, man, dude left. So y'all heard me get in the car. We was like, all right. So by this time, I'm spooking now because I ain't never been in no type of shit like this, And Erica just shaking her head like, man, bring me home. So I passed him the phone back, telling him to talk to his partner. So his partner was like, you want me to come get you? He was like, nah, bro, go ahead. I'm good. So I had to bring Stunner home so she can get dressed before we go to the club. So I dropped Stunner off first and she was like, we still going out? I said, yeah, be ready by 12. He was like, nah, she ain't going out, she ain't going out. And I said, girl, be ready by 12. So Stunner was killing me how she was whispering. So as we drive into the house, he just steady saying how I'm not going out. And I'm just steady making a point to her, you've been gone all weekend. You ain't call my phone, text my phone, send me a kite, or send a note with a bird. Don't come playing with me. I'm going out. You enjoyed your weekend, I'm going to go out too. He ain't want to hear that dude. So we get inside and he take off his clothes and get comfortable. Like nothing never happened. Like we ain't just fucking have a big ass fight in a t-shirt shop. So when he laid in the bed, I went to put on my bodysuit, getting dressed. So when he see the bodysuit and what the bodysuit say, he clicks out. Now, if anybody know me, they know when it come to RIP, I don't get clothes made unless I really knew you. Like, I really had to have a bind with you to get your name put on a shirt. Like, in the last 10 years, I only got 3 RIP shirts made. So when he see the shirt, he automatically think I was messing with the dude. Now, a few weeks before that, I asked him to buy me some shoes. So I got the bodysuit to match the shoes he bought me. That was a whole nother argument. Oh, so that's why you got me to buy them shoes for this nigga? Or something like, the dude wasn't even dead when you bought the shoes. Lord, he wanted to try to tear up my bodysuit and everything. So we started fighting. Now, when we started fighting, he had me like pinned down on a bed. He was on top of me and both his hands was holding down my arms right here. So I couldn't really move. So then he hit me with a cheap shot. He snuck me. So when he snuck me, my head turned to the side and I see, look, when he snuck me, I'm on a bed like this. So I see some scissors. So I picked up the scissors and stabbed him in his arm. And by he was applying so much pressure to holding me down, his blood was gushing all over my fucking body. Like, could you believe after I stabbed him, he ain't moved? Like, he still had the pressure applied to my arm. Like, I thought this nigga was Wolverine. So when he didn't budge, now I'm scared as a motherfucker. So he's telling me to give him the scissors. I'm like, He said, give me the scissors. I'm like, I was scared he was gonna stab me back. So I gave him the scissors. But when I gave him to him, he just moved them out the way. So he got up holding his arm. He only had on pants and socks. He left out my house with no shoes on, no shirt on, no nothing. I ain't asked no questions, baby. Good day. So I wiped the blood off my bodysuit and my shoes and left. So I go to pick up Stunner and we head to the House of Blues. So we end up getting there late, like around 1 something. So we start walking up to the club and Erica was like, I'm like, what? And I turn around and this nigga walk up fully dressed. I'm talking about shirt, pants, shoes, a watch, and a hat. Now I got on heels. I don't got time to be playing with you. He come talking about some, oh damn, you really determined to go out, huh? I said, yes. My partner got killed. This is his party. I'm going. So he walked with us all the way to the House of Blues and he snatched my phone out my hand. Now usually I'll chase a nigga behind my phone. But I knew that's what he wanted me to do. And it don't matter what you do, I'm not about to miss this party. So I kept saying, my phone got a lock code. He can't get in it, so I'm good. So me and Stunner go in the party. And it was over at like around 3:30. So we leaving out the club. So I take a picture in Stunner phone with the dude partner that got killed. So we outside mingling and whatnot. And Eric was like, you gonna get your phone? And I was like, I don't got time to go find him for my phone. Hopefully he'll just put it in my mailbox. So he might be in my house when I leave. So as soon as we spin the corner, Stunner was like, I'm like, all right, bitch. I know what it means. Where he at? He come walking up out of nowhere. Talking about something. Come on, man. We got to go to the hospital. I said, the hospital for what? Because I might got poisoned from when you stabbed me. I said, well, I'm not going to sit in no hospital with you, boy. I got to work in the morning. So he was like, all right, come on. Let's bring Stunner home. I mean, that was the plan anyway. You acting like you giving orders. So then when we get in the car, he giving my phone back. But I still got Stunner phone because I just took a picture in our phone. So as I'm pulling off, I'm going through her pictures and I see the picture of me and the dude. He must saw the picture from the back seat and clicked out. He tried to grab this girl phone out of my hand and see who I was on the picture with. I'm like, boy, chill out. So as we on the way home, Stunner was trying to go through my phone. So she about to unlock my phone and I'm like, son, put the phone down. She was like, huh? I said, son, put the phone down. She was like, why? I said, because he gonna see the password from the back seat. The bitch got telescope eyes. So she put the phone down. So we get all the way to her house. And I whispered to her, take the phone with you. She said, huh? I said, take the phone with you. He heard me and clicked out. He jumps over the back seat to try to get the phone out the girl's hand. She just sitting up there saying, bro, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. So when she didn't want to give him the phone, he snuck me. So now I'm like, bitch, you done snuck me too many times tonight. I'm about to call the police. He get out the car. So when he get out the car, I drive home. Now at the time, me and Stunner lived like 3-4 minutes apart in a car. But on feet, it's like a 15-minute walk. But by me knowing he's Superman, I still ran stop signs and red lights to get home. So I finally get on my street, park 2 blocks, 2 blocks down, take off my shoes and run to my house because I don't want him to see my car in front of the door so he don't know I'm home. Soon as I made it inside, bruh, he in the alley. He in the alley talking about something, man, come open this door, come open this door. Now it's so easy to hit him because a week before that, he punched through my bedroom window because I had company and ran my company from my house. So I let him in because he's known for standing outside until I let him in. So I let him in. So he come inside, don't say nothing. Take off his clothes, lay down. I lay down. He laying all up under me like we ain't just have the craziest Sunday ever. So I wake up the next morning, I gotta go to work. So I get in my car, and first thing I gotta do is stop by Stunner to get my cell phone. On my way to Stunner house, I get stopped by the police. Now, if anybody know me, I'm hotter than a gun that killed Kennedy. When the man flashed the lights, my heart dropped in my ass. I got 5% tint, so I'm trying to roll down my window, and my back window wouldn't go down. I looked through my mirror. I don't have a mirror. So now I'm in panic mode. So the cop get out, and he was like, you know why I stopped you? I said, because of my tint. He said, no. I said, because my mirror missing. He said, no. I said, well, I don't know what. You ran a stop sign. Let me see your license. It's suspended. So he trying to crack jokes. He was like, where you going? Why you running the stop sign? I said, I'm going to work. I was going to pick up my cell phone from my friend's house because I left it at her house. He was like, well, all right, go park your car because you can't drive while your license suspended. I was like, all right. So I get to Stunner house and she gave me my phone. So when she gave me my phone, as soon as I got back in the car, I called out work because bitch 9 is about to go down. So I drive all the way home mad. So as soon as I get back in the house, he in the bed asleep. So I click out. So I walk in that bitch and I say, get the fuck up and get the fuck out. But this dude got up so calmly, so smooth. He was like, all right, cool. So he grabbed all this stuff and went to the door and went to take my iron. I'm like, so you really about to take my iron? So as he was leaving out the door, he hummed the iron at me. I tried to block my face with the iron and it hit my elbow. So I grabbed the host off the TV stand and threw it at him as he ran out the door. Let him tell it hit him. I know for a fact it didn't hit him. This nigga turned around and kicked my door in. Now see, I don't think y'all understand. This ain't those new doors. This is the before the Hurricane Katrina all wooden door. You know how hard it is to kick in a door like that? I'm talking about off the hinges. So when he done that, I'm like, bitch, you about to go to jail now. Like that was the last straw for me. Like I called the police. But being I'm from New Orleans, the police ain't never come. So while I'm waiting on the police, he called faster than the police called me back. He was like, man, I'm sorry. I can't go to jail. Come pick me up so we could go to Lowe's so I could fix the door. I'm like, the door? Nigga, my door broke. My mirror broke. My back window broke. Nigga, you almost broke my jaw. Bitch, my heart broke. So I took him to Lowe's. Then he tried to fix my window in my car. So that was my Sunday and Monday. But look, a week after that, I was in a bed one day crying about my arm hurting real bad. So I kept saying I needed to go to the hospital. So me and him go sit in the hospital. The hospital told me that my fluids wasn't circulating through my elbow. So they put me on like a cast and gave me some pain medicine to stop the pain. So the next day I get out of work and go home to take a bath. So I took my arm out the sling and I realized my arm blew up like a football. So I go to the different hospital to wonder why my arm looked like Hey Arnold head. So the doctor was telling me, you have a bad staph infection. You must have had a cut on your arm that got infected. So they had to do surgery on my arm to take out the infection, which could have killed me. So which means when Drew Brees threw the iron at my arm, it got infected because it didn't heal properly. So I called him going off. So I went to going off about Sunday all over again. He swore up and down here and kicked my mirror off my car. So my glass was broke in my bedroom. My front door was off the hinges. My back window was off track. And I didn't have no side mirror. And I almost lost my arm. And let him tell it, he ain't do nothing wrong. Nigga. I want you to understand how crazy this dude was. Like, the whole time he was popping up, he was walking to these places. He been when put his bike up from the t-shirt shop. So all the times he popped up out of nowhere, he was on foot. And let him tell it he not crazy. Anyway, that's my story about my deranged ex that happened January 11, 2012. And let's be clear, we was not together at that time. So I guess his reasons for acting like that Noonie had him gone. Messy tongue.